Blitzcrank Jungle was a funny meme. Until now. He is a funnier meme because he actually works. This is because Riot gave him a lot of bonus damage against monsters on his W and E. His stat changes also help massively with an increased base attack speed and attack speed ratio, as well as the massively increased attack speed on his W with 92% bonus attack speed at max rank. To put it in perspective, Master Yi's max rank ultimate only gives 45% attack speed. Very simply, the buff to attack speed ratio increases the effectiveness of all bonus attack speed on Blitzcrank, whether it's from items, level ups, runes, or his W, making him a much better auto attacker in general compared to before the patch. When clearing the jungle, you'll want to start with W to get a faster clear on the first camp, but if you took E first for an invade, that's okay too. If you took Q for an invade, you might need a strong leash, as all of the jungle clearing power and buffs are on W and E. Use your E as an attack reset by casting it as soon as one of your attacks lands. Make sure you use W before using the E reset to get the W on hit effects to land as well. Blitzcrank ganks are to be feared. I recommend gap closing with W at the latest moment you can manage so you still have attack speed when fighting. But use E first to knock the enemy champion up, allowing you and your ally to force the enemy to flash or dash, which is where your Q can pull them back in. You don't need your Q to go too far, as you may risk giving the opponent more chance to dodge. Blitz clears are now quite quick and healthy, but avoid dipping your health low, as you do not want to be putting your passive mana barrier on cooldown on just jungle camps. That's much better for ganks and baiting invaders. Speaking of invaders, Blitzcrank is a pretty strong fighter, so feel free to challenge invaders if and only if you have your abilities off cooldown. If you have a responsive team, your E and Q will be able to hold someone down while your help arrives. On invading, Blitz is weak, as although he may be able to CC lock and beat down an enemy jungler, this leaves his W on cooldown, which he needs to escape, so a responsive enemy team will spell near certain doom for you if you go too deep. That said, just counter jungling a camp real quick will be fairly decent. Upon gaining your ultimate, don't use it to clear camps, as the lightning stacks will often be better. If you're clearing raptors or krugs, popping an ultimate before backing won't be too bad though. You also don't want to be caught in fights with your ult on cooldown if you can help it, whether you're AD or AP. As for builds, AD with Trinity Force will be good fun for powerful E punches and great use of W, but a tanky bruiser with Sunfire items on the current patch may be more versatile and stronger. In the new season, I reckon that Iceborne Gauntlet will be one of the best items for Blitzcrank for going tanky, though Trinity will remain a strong option. Sundra could be okay too, but feel free to experiment. Juggernaut items will prove great on Blitzcrank, like Sterak's and Deadman's Plate, as well as auto-attack DPS bruisery kind of items like Blade of the Ruined King or Wit's End. AP builds vary from a common tanky style using a Sunfire or Thrustfire with Demonic Embrace, to full-blown Burst with Hextech Rocket Belt for the gap closer, or Ludens for the mana and on-spell damage. If Sunfire isn't your thing, and it won't be next season, Bruiser AP Mythics suit his new infinite stacking R well, with items like Rocket Belt, Riftmaker, and even Everfrost would make a powerful, bursty utility item. In next season though, look out for Rod of Ages as a great combination of health, mana, AP, and some in-fight healing. It may or may not prove very good on Blitzcrank next season. Spell effect items like Demonic Embrace and Rylai's Crystal Scepter will prove really good on Blitzcrank due to constantly proccing on his R passive, and AP Bruiser items like Cosmic Drive will also prove pretty useful as well. Tanky mana items like Frozen Heart will be really good, and in next season, so will Abyssal Mask, which is getting its mana back. It's not really trolling anymore, so go have fun with Blitzcrank Jungle. It's legit now. Good luck.